What's up, fuckers? Well, welcome back, goddammit. Thank you guys for clicking on this video and making the decision to spend a little bit of time with me. And I got a good one for y'all. If you guys are familiar, when you see this pouch, you already know that there's heat in the building. More dope. Knife dope, that is. Come and get your fix. All right. Spyderco Swayback, baby, is in the building. But first, if you enjoy this content, I'd ask that you would share, like, comment, most importantly, subscribe. It does help the channel, does help that algorithm, and it does help your boy to go viral. All right. The Swayback. Now, the Swayback is designed by Martin Sliz. I hope I'm pronouncing his last name right. He's also responsible for the Sliz buoy by Spyderco. Now, Mr. Sliz got the inspiration for this knife from the early 19th century English jackknives. If you're not familiar, like I wasn't, just Google it and you can dive down that rabbit hole. This knife has a beautiful hollow grind Wharncliffe blade that has been crafted from CTS XHP. The blade has a handsome stonewash finish. I'll touch a little bit more on CTS XHP in a minute. The blade itself is housed in an open back handle, which has been constructed from solid titanium scales. Now, both scales have been beautifully crowned. And what that does is that results in comfort and superior ergos. The reverse side of the scale forms the foundation to what they call the RIL, or rather the Reeve Integral Lock. It also implements, I don't know if you guys can see it there, it implements the stainless steel interface, which we normally refer to as that lock bar insert. It is a frame lock. Now let me give you guys some general specs on the knife. It's a full-size knife. We have an overall length of 8.04 inches. Blade lengths, let me make sure you guys can get up on there. Blade lengths coming in at 3.53 inches. Back to the steel, I did mention that it is the CTS XHP. Now, if you're not too familiar with that steel, it's got a well blend of features such as edge retention, excellent corrosion resistance, and toughness. So, in layman's terms, it's very, very similar to D2, with the exception of its fantastic corrosion resistance. The knife is deployed via the trademark Spyderco hole. We all love a good hole. Closed lengths coming in at 4.51 inches, and our weight is 3.9 ounces. The pocket clip is right or left hand tip up carry. This is a Lynch Northwest clip that I threw on afterwards, and I ended up paying, I think, $314 for this, and it's worth every goddamn penny. Okay, let's throw up some other knives for some size comparisons. I know you little freaks like that, mainly because you might not be familiar with the Swayback. First, we're going to put it up there against the Justin Lundquist design, Kaiser produced Feist XL. So it's just a tad longer than the Feist XL. How about an American knife? Let's throw it there up against the Hogue Deca, baby. I love that knife with them OG Goat scales. Shout out to OG Goat. So it's so far we're batting 1,000 as far as bigger than both of those knives. Two other ones to look at. Number one being the budget button lock of 2022, which was that CJRB Pyrite. Bigger than the Pyrite all around. And an early contender for Knife of the Year in 2023, the Devo Mash, baby. Bigger than the Mash, probably looking about the same width-wise on those scales. I'm gonna put up two more. First one is going to be the Benchmade Mini Adamas. So it appears that the Swayback is ever so slightly longer than the Mini Adamas. And lastly, another Spyderco, the Manix 2. Yeah, I think we're right on as far as length goes as that Manix 2. But the Manix 2 does seem to be a little bit thicker. Hopefully these knives that I compared it to give you a better idea of the size of this swayback. Now, would I recommend this knife? Every goddamn day and twice on Sunday. I think, in my opinion, it is the perfect EDC. That blade shape is just so susceptible to wonderful cuts. It's, you know, first of all, the Wharncliffe shape is my favorite blade shape, you know, hands down. That hollow grind does allow for some excellent slicing. And back to those crown scales, man, it just melts in my hand. It really does. Now, most Spyderco knives are running on washers. This one being the exception. It is on bearings. Very fidgety and just buttery smooth. For all you Chris Reeve fanatics out there, the slow roll is just as... actually, I can't say that because I've never held a Chris Reeve, but the slow roll is super satisfying, man. I can just do that shit all day. Well, there y'all have it, man. The Swayback. Very, very happy that it's in my collection. I don't ever see it leaving the collection. I know this isn't a new release by any means, but I don't anticipate Spyderco letting it go anytime soon. I don't even know if they need to do any changes. In my opinion, they don't. I think it's perfect the way it is. Let me know what you fuckers think down in the comments. I hope you enjoyed this video. Love you. Mean it. Until the next time, cut something, cut someone. Just don't cut yourself. Stay dangerous, fuckers!